As they work their way off of turn 4, it's showtime!
Off they fly to turn 1. Good start by Justin Grant. Slides it from the bottom to the top, and now Chad Bassflug takes a peek to the bottom. Those front row starters now deploy, and Bassflug looks to the bottom. Coutney getting in the mix as well as they go to turn 3.
Sunshine up on the top side as they work through turns 3 and 4, nose to tail, but they'll come off at turn number 4. They're beating them up on the got one up over the cushion. Justin Grant will lead lap number 1.
It was Ballou sliding high, and Coutney had his foot in the gas. They came together at turn number 4, and they both kept him straight. For Coutney, he kept it off the rail, but falls back to 4th.
Justin Grant brings him off the bottom of turn number 4 to the green flag. We're back underway, 29 laps to go as they race into turn 1.
Good restart into the corner. Grant takes him.
Coutney into the outside wall.
And he keeps it going. He bounces off the guardrail, but loses spots and probably lost his shot right there. Grant gets away. Bassflug third behind Ballou. Battle for 4th. It's Kevin Thomas Jr., your fast qualifier. Gets past Stockton for the 4th spot.
Kevin Thomas Jr. moves up to the top of the racetrack now as they work down the front straightaway. He's about to have some company. Kevin Thomas Jr. Chase Stockton. Then the People's Champ Double D. Dave Darlin on the move.
Coutney getting back into things after bouncing off the wall with some speed, but has fallen back. That good battle for 4th continues. Stockton trying to play defense on KTJ. Here comes Darlin getting in the mix as well as we complete the 3rd lap.
Side by side down the front straightaway, wheels in the air. Chase Stockton moving up into the 4th spot, but here comes Sunshine. He'll shine across turn 2 to take the spot. Back to the inside is Stockton. Side by side down the back straightaway, battle for the 4th spot.
The way Coutney bounced off that wall a couple laps ago, that car can't be right. He's still hustling it though, going tooth and nail, throwing sliders at Stockton as they go at it for 4th. But back up front, it's Grant getting away and Ballou running off with him.
Chad Bassflug in the 3rd spot now. Tyler Coutney slides up across turn 2 to take the 4th position. Leary up on the top of the racetrack to hold the spot as Windom follows him down the back straightaway. Battle in turn 4.
Good battle for 3rd. It's Coutney and Bassflug going back and forth. Tyler Coutney back into 3rd. Can't count him out of this one yet. Still a long ways left to go.
Lap cars holding up your leader in 3 and 4. He's up on the high side now, tries to leave the top of the racetrack, finds the middle. Justin Grant now moving by the lap cars down the front straightaway, trying to pull back away as Robert Ballou follows him in on the top of turn number 1 and 2.
By the way of the stopwatch, the lead is 1 1/4 seconds. The difference between Justin Grant and Robert Ballou. Grant is now, as you mentioned, Tony, cleared the lap traffic and has put some space between he and Ballou and Coutney as they race away and the battles continue near 10th.
Well, Josh Hodges has moved by Kevin Thomas Jr., as has Chris Windom. They swap positions in turn number 2 into turn 3. Windom on the top of the racetrack, Kevin Thomas down low. He'll try to close back in, but Windom goes to a block. Oh, big flip in turn number 2! Red flag coming out! Tyler Coutney, wild flip in turn number 2!
A lap shy of halfway.
Off the bottom of turn number 4, Justin Grant brings them down as they work down the front straightaway. Ballou to the outside of the lap cars. They go to the inside. Bassflug follows him in on the top. Your top 3 cars trying to reel in your leader.
Oh, it got a little tight in the middle of the field. Windom and Hodges got to a spot. They unfolded and away we march. Ballou gets past the lappers, so does Bassflug. Top 3 free and clear of the lap cars, and Justin Grant will lead him at halfway.
Leads him as he does, bringing him down. Here comes Hodges up on the top of the racetrack now. He's trying to reel in Chase Stockton as they go to the top. Hodges through the middle, taking a look at Stockton in turn 2.
Hodges wants 4th. He's in the 5th spot, bringing Chris Windom along for the ride. From 18th to 6th for the driver of car number 5. A good run through the field for Windom.
Justin Grant bringing him around. Robert Ballou, Chad Bassflug, your top 3. Look at him, nose to tail. A dive off the bottom of turn number 4 to the green.
Quick gun for Justin Grant. He knows he's got to go. Ballou on his back bumper as they go to the corner. Everybody opts high except the 74 of Hodges. He goes low, wants 4th from Stockton as they head to 2.
Well, he doesn't quite get it, but he took a look as they worked into turn number 2 now. Here comes Windom, slide job coming up. No, Windom holds it on the bottom, makes it stick. Hodges back around the outside.
Back ahead of them, Bassflug trying to catch Ballou for 2nd spot, but Ballou gets away. He's got a pretty fast car. He might be the fastest car that's not Justin Grant. Back behind those top 3, the 4th place on back battle is quite the Donnybrook as they go to the back chute.
Boy, it is. Here comes Hodges back to the inside of Windom. Windom tries the outside. Hodges slides up across turn 4. Windom turns the car. Hodges hammers the high side. It's going to be a good one. Off of turn 4, Windom gets a run down the front straightaway. and C.J. Leary looking on.
Yeah, Leary got a heck of a run in the middle of 3 and 4, Tony. Made one spot, he's up to 7. Trying to get past on a high side, Hodges and maybe Windom. Around the outside, it's C.J. Leary having one of his best runs of the year, trying to muscle closer to the top 5 as Windom slips off the shelf.
Well, Hodges goes up across the racetrack. Leary around the outside. He'll pass him and Windom. Windom now knocking on it over to the inside. Chris Windom slides up across turn 1. He'll take the spot back. Leary following him in deep into turn 2. Takes a look to the inside.
10 laps to go. Make it 9 when Justin Grant gets back with 21 scored. That battle rages on for 5th spot. Look at Windom and Leary go back and forth.
Windom back to the bottom of the racetrack. They'll go side by side at the flag stand. Chris Windom has the 5th spot. He's not done yet. He's taking a look at Stockton in turn 2. He'll find the middle of the racetrack closing in, but Stockton holding on to the 4th spot.
Justin Grant takes him over to the west end of the speedway one final time. Smooth and steady as he's been all race. And for the 4th time all year, Justin Grant is a winner with the USAC Amsoil National Sprint Cars capturing victory at Knoxville.
Yeah, man, those yellows and reds were killing me. You know, I feel like I get in a rhythm and then, you know, you don't want to sit around and think about it here, especially at Knoxville. You know, the nerves start playing on you. You think about it for too long, but it's incredible to be standing here in front of this crowd on this racetrack. Definitely a little bit cowboy up and rough against the fence, and it's a lot of fun. I want to keep going. Luckily, you know, our car's launch is pretty good, and we got down in the moisture off of 4 on the start and beat Robert to turn 1. I'm not sure how close it was getting in there, but we raced each other pretty hard, and we always seem to leave each other enough room.
I gotta say, I'm sure Robert would tell you about it if it was too close, wouldn't he?
I'd imagine so. But you know, the start of the night, I wasn't comfortable here, and we really weren't very good. And it's you know, shows how good Sammy is and how good this 11 team is. They worked all night to get me comfortable, and we kept creeping up on it, and they had it dialed in the feature, and it was a lot of fun.